Good day friends. First of all, wish you happy Navratri and happy Durga Puja. Navratri is one of the widely celebrated occasions across India and Nepal. Man, the imperfect, the bound, the sorrowful, has thousands of enemies within. He is riddled with negative thoughts, fears, yearnings. These are selfishness, jealousy, meanness, prejudice, hatred, just to mention a few. We must get rid of all these lawless villains within. With Mother Durga's blessings, these destructive forces are to be annihilated. Invoke the Mother to help us annihilate within ourselves all the negative forces, all the weakness, all the littleness. Today, we touch upon a very important aspect of Navratri, fasting and diabetes. Fasting or abstinence from certain foods and feasting are observed among most of the people during such a wonderful occasion. However, it is to be borne in mind that health cannot be ignored, whether it is fasting or feasting. There are numerous challenges of diabetes management in India. Study shows poor glycemic control and higher incidence of acute and chronic complications in Indian patients. Since the person with diabetes should eat at regular interval to maintain the optimum blood glucose level, management of diabetes is challenging for physicians, especially during the fasting period when people abstain from certain kind of food items or opt to survive on other, observing a long time fasting, usually eating once or twice in a whole day. A sudden change in the dietary habit have been harmful and unmanageable impact on blood glucose level. On one hand, it leads to episodes of hypoglycemia, and on the other hand, it results in postprandial hyperglycemia, ketoacidosis, metabolic complications, and consequently leading to renal dysfunction. So today, we are here to talk about the important recommendations, especially for our diabetic individuals. Number 1. Meal composition. The plate model during Navratri should include all food groups with a wisely and timely distribution of carbohydrates throughout the day. Complex carbohydrate, low caloric fluids, beverages having a low glycemic index should be preferred as compared to simple carbohydrates. Number 2. Carbohydrate. It is metabolically essential to provide approximately 50 to 60% of the total calories per day from carbohydrate. Food with higher glycemic index would adversely affect the body weight beside increasing the blood glucose level, production of free fatty acids in the late postprandial state, and insulin resistance, of course. During the fasting preparation, cereals should be combined with other food groups, including more of vegetables, dietary fibers, and lesser amount of oils to reduce the total glycemic load of the meal. Number 3. Protein. Approximately 15 to 20% of the total energy should be made from protein to meet the daily dietary allowances. This varies from person to person. Selection of low-fat dairy products such as milk, curd, paneer, sugar-free shakes, naturally flavored milk including the Indian spices, lassi, chaach, mattha, vegetable raita, and servings of nut can be included as a good protein sources during fasting. Number 4. Fats. There should be a total contribution of less than equal to 30% of the calories from fats per day. The studies support the idea of significant reduction of glycated hemoglobin with lower fat, moderate carbohydrate, and higher fiber in the diets of adults with poor glycemic control. Therefore, it is advised to include similar composition of meals during fasting. Omega-3 fatty acids, which can be obtained from flax seeds, is also allowed during fasting. Nuts can serve as an optimum meal during fasting and is a good source of protein as well as micronutrients. Number 5. Vitamins and minerals. Inclusion of fruits and vegetables increases the concentration of plasma carotenoids and vitamin C to provide antioxidants and phytochemicals. Combining fibrous vegetables with high carbohydrate and fat-rich meal may help in lower the glycemic load, and thereby the postprandial glucose will be lowered. Number 6. Fibers. A desirable intake of 25 grams per 1000 calories of fibers or 30 to 40 grams of fiber per day should be maintained in the days of fasting. Last but not the least, 7. Water and fluids. It is beneficial to include low-calorie beverages and drinks such as lemon water, green tea, lassi, chaach, matha, pudina water, jaljeera, etc. to quench your thirst, especially during the summer season. Avoid sugary preparation. Maintenance of a balance between health and celebration is a tight rope walk, especially for those with compromised health status. Walk the rope carefully and wish you a very happy puja. Jai Hind.